Today I'm going to share a little tip with you, well, two little tips actually, that I have learnt this week that has seen my videos and reels on social media go from having no comments whatsoever to actually starting to get comments from my community that I can respond to, which is brilliant for engagement. It's brilliant for getting to know what people are looking at my page for. It's brilliant for obviously content ideas. Now this page is relatively new, as you'll see. I don't have many followers on this one yet, but I do have a home education site which is Relatable Me Home Education, and I also have followers on other social media platforms for that as well. Now one of the tips I learned purely by accident, but now I'm going to implement it as a technique because it really works. And secondly, it's something that I heard last week that I've started to do, and I've really seen results with it this week. So obviously the reason that I've set up this page is to help anybody else who's just starting out with their own side venture or setting up a new business, maybe like me and quite new to the ins and outs of marketing and promoting yourself on social media. And I want to be really honest, and I want to talk about the struggles that I've had, because as I find solutions to those, I can share them with you, and then hopefully that'll be helpful. So as regards getting comments on my post, the first thing that happened was just purely by accident, in that I posted something and I'd put a spelling mistake. So it was like one of the funny meme things, but I'd missed a letter out, and I had people then commenting saying, what does this mean? And then I thought, oh, yeah, sorry about that, I spelt that wrong. And then another one, apparently I spelt your in the wrong context. So instead of it being Y-O-U-R, apparently it should have been Y-O-U, comma, R-E. I had 4 or 5 comments on that. So both of which was just partly because I was rushing and doing these posts when the kids were there. But then I ended up getting like engagement with it, and I've noticed that those posts had done like quite well. So that's one little tip. Put a spelling mistake or something in it, and you'll get so many people who are just desperate to point out the fact that you've made a mistake. So that's a really good one. Secondly, leave a comment. So the first comment on your video when you've posted it, make sure that the first comment is yours, and you can leave something like feel free to drop any questions, feel free to ask me anything, post your thoughts on this video, or depending on what you've asked in the video. So if you've posted maybe a really funny meme about your day going wrong, you could post first in the comments saying, this is what happened to me. I do a lot of like crafty posts on my home education site. So if we've made anything, I'll leave a comment now saying you can check out our other arts and crafts by heading over to the website, links in the bio, you know, drop a picture of the arts and crafts that you've been doing this week, and things like that. And I really have noticed a really big difference in engagement. It's enabled me to do, I think, 3 or 4 videos now this week, because people have posted comments asking me questions. So I just thought that was a really helpful technique to share. Likewise, if you've got any other advice, or you do anything else that you find really helps with comments, it is something that I have struggled with. So I'm always sort of interested to hear how other people get around it. If you do try these techniques, remember my page and come back and leave a comment and tell me how you got on with it, and tell me if it works, because for me it's been really successful. So I would be really interested to hear if that little hack actually works for you as well.